Hi guys, and welcome to Red Devils United. This is my Premier League table predictions of the 26-27 season. I will also try to predict the winners of the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, excuse me, and the Champions League. I'm going to go bottom to the top. On the 20th, I've gone for Hull. I just think they're going to go straight back down. I don't think they're going to be strong enough to compete. Like they got us on Saturday, and I think we will beat them comfortable, even though we're not really done much in the transfer, but we get to talk about us in a minute. I'm on 19th Ipswich. I think they will struggle. I think I don't know how much they've done in the transfer window because obviously I don't follow that much, but I just think Ipswich just will go straight back down. 18th is a bit of a controversial one because I've not gone for Coventry. Some people's gone for all three gone down. On this one, I don't know what it is. I've gone for Forest, and I don't really know why I put Forest there. I just think with them losing Anderson, I thought if they proper replaced him, and I think in the middle of the park, I think they will struggle without him, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. 17th, I think I put Brentford. I don't think they've done too much in the win. I don't think. I think they will struggle this season. I think they will. But like I said, this is my opinion. Brentford, I've gone for 17th. 16th, I've gone for Fulham. I think they have done pretty good signings in the window, but I don't think enough to finish above 16th. Yeah. 15th, bit of an interesting one there. I have gone for Coventry. I think I've seen Coventry's transfer windows. What player they brought in, and I think they've done well. And I think under Frank Lampard, I think they'll do really well in the Premier League. I think they will surprise a few compared to the other two who's been promoted. So I put Coventry 15th. 14th, I put Newcastle. Newcastle, with them losing Eddie Howe, brought in that new manager, losing the likes of Tonali, Bruno, G, Gordon, losing some the big name players. I don't think they have replaced them in the transfer window to try and compete. Obviously there's 2 weeks left, so anything could happen from now to that for Newcastle to bring in the players that they need to try and bring the replacements of them players who's gone. So yeah, for that reason I have put Newcastle as 14th. I think they will struggle this season if they don't bring more signings and more like a kind of try bringing the level of the players that they lost. 13th, Brighton. I got it for 13th. I think with them losing Welbeck up front, and he was doing well for them last season. I think his presence up front, they will lose. Like I said, I don't follow everyone teams in the transfer, so they might have brought some replacement in. But yeah, I put Brighton 13th. Palace, I put 12th. New manager. A few players have gone from the team. Talks about Mateta could be leaving. If he leaves, then I could put them possibly where Fulham is, maybe, and put Fulham to 12th. But I think Palace will struggle without Mateta and that. And as I talked about, well, a bit of Walton could go if they lose him in midfield. Yeah, it could go worse for them. But for now, I've just stuck them 12th. 11th, Bournemouth, losing Alora, however you pronounce him. is a massive loss to them, I think. And obviously other players like Semenyo's gone off. I know he went last season, but losing players like Semenyo and all that. And that he brought Bournemouth playing really well. Losing him is a big loss for Bournemouth. So I think 11th. I put 10th Sunderland. I'm sure Sunderland's in Europe this season, so I think balancing both them, I think it's Europa League. Balancing both Prem and Europa League, I think they will struggle with. But not enough for them to go down or be in the bottom half of the table. I think they will do well and be 10th. 9th, Everton. I think Everton will have a really good season this season. I think 9th will be a perfect place for them. Did that swap deal with Palace with McNeil and Johnson. McNeil's gone to Palace, Johnson's gone to Everton. Everton's got that Hackney from Middlesbrough. I think Everton will do well this season. I've gone for Leeds 8th. I think Leeds will have a good season. I really do. So I think 8th for Leeds. 7th, I have gone for Villa. Like I said, they are in Europe next season and stuff. Depends on how they get on. Obviously, they lost Tillemans to us in midfield and stuff. They lost a few, like Digny to PSG. Have they brought good enough replacements in? Time will tell. So for now, I have put them for 7th. 6th, I have gone for Spurs. I think with the business they've done this season, I think they'd be like one of the surprise package, like as put Commentary as a shock one. I think Spurs will have a really good season, improved season from the last two. Because they both last two seasons finished 17th. I think the signing they've done, Tonali, Fernandes, Van Hecke, Sensei from Bournemouth, Andrew Robinson, his leadership and his experience will bring a lot to the Spurs. Obviously gone from Liverpool, who's won league titles, Champions League and stuff, so his experience will be massive for Tottenham. Obviously, De Zerbi is a good manager, so I think this will be a really good season for Spurs. And I put them 6th. 5th, Liverpool. I think new manager, they need time to get used to, obviously, is the way he wants to play. The players they brought in so far, not the best. But obviously time to get used to the Prem and get thinking, like, I think that centre back they signed, Ronald Ahuro, I think he's a good defender, but he's injury prone. He gets too many injuries, so if he gets a knock and stuff, I think they will go back to struggling defence. Van Dijk's past it, in my opinion. Let's see if like the likes of Isak, Verts, Frimpong have an improvement up to this season. Can they do well under Iraola? Yeah. 4th, I went for Chelsea. I think Chelsea under Alonso, and I think the players they've signed, I think they will have a really good season. Really good. I just put them above Liverpool, but I'm not saying that from a huge margin. I think it'd be close between them two. I mean, you could push Chelsea to 5th, Liverpool 4th. But I just think that's my opinion. 3rd, I have put United back to back 3rd. I think with us, I think we'll have a good season, but to make it even better so we can push on, maybe finishing second or stuff, because we have got Champions League and other competitions. We need that midfielder, we need that left back, and we need even another attacker. Because like, it's embarrassing how our defence is still the defence from 2022 when we played Brentford. We need some more defenders. Like, yeah, left back is well needed, much needed. Midfielder, possibly up for, another attacker. And let's see what happens with Rashford. I've gone for second City. I think they would just miss out. I think they'd just miss out again. I think it would be just new manager, and if they play like they did against Arsenal Sunday, they could be lower. They could be fourth themselves. But I think they've signed a few good signings, and then obviously they've just lost to Rodri, which will be a really huge loss to them in that midfield. Will Anderson get to that level? Don't know. The owners are getting that Boo Daddy from Lille. Is he going to get to that level? Not sure. There's talks about Ender Fernandez is going there. Oh yeah, so it's one of them. I think till they could get used to the way Enzo plays and get the players in that they need. I think second place for City, and then Arsenal top. I think Arsenal, I don't think, hate to say it, but I don't think many teams will beat them this season, to be honest. The way they played against City on Sunday in that Community Shield, wow. They played good football. They strengthened well. Bruno G. They've got that player from Club Brugge at left winger, can't pronounce his name. I think his first name's Christian Telzes or whatever he's called. I can't pronounce it. Sorry guys. And Arsenal fans. I think he played well. I think Arsenal will go back to back, in my opinion. That's my opinion. So that's my Premier League predictions table. Right, the Champions League. No, let's not do Champions League. Let's leave that last. The FA Cup, I'm going to go... I think Arsenal. Will win the FA Cup. I don't think the team's going to be too strong. And I think the draw will go their way. I think they will have easy games until the final, in my opinion. The Carabao Cup, don't know, I'm going to go United. I'm going to go United for Carabao Cup. The Champions League, I don't think it's going to be an English team. I think the final will be PSG versus Real Madrid. PSG versus Real Madrid. I think the players Real Madrid got defensively, like, the strength of their defence up. I think they will do. I think Jose will set them up playing really good football. PSG won it last 2 times. They could be the massive favourites to win it this year. They want to go for a third. Yeah, I think PSG and Real Madrid, and I think PSG will come short, and I think Real Madrid will beat them on penalties. I think Real Madrid will win the Champions League. Europa, just bear with me. I don't know who's in Europa. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Ivan is low now and I need you hurry up. Why's he running slow now? I just want to know who's in it so I can predict the teams. I think AC Milan will win Europa. I think AC Milan, I think they play, the way they played against us in that friendly, if they're bringing that into the next season, I think they will, I think they will do well this season, Milan. Yeah. Yeah, that's my predictions of the 26th to 27th season. Keep an eye for episode 3. I was going to do it yesterday, but I've started with a bit of a cough. So, just want to see how that gets on. Possibly I could do it later on today. But if not, I will be doing episode 3 tomorrow. I make sure I do it tomorrow, even if I have, yeah. Episode 3 will be later on today or tomorrow, yeah. If you enjoyed that video, smash a like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading a video or coming live. Cheerio, enjoy the rest of your day.